Hello and welcome. My name is Sharon. This is Trio.of.Witches Tarot, and this is going to be sort of an unboxing, but definitely a first impressions and perfect pairs of the Terra Volatile. So I also got the expansion. Obviously this is, they are not selling new ones. I got this used from someone in a Facebook group. So we're gonna zoom in a minute. It comes in this, I think this is the heavy version. I'm not really sure which edition. It seemed like there was more than one edition that was heavy. Maybe you can tell me which edition is the heavy version. So that's the box. So I think the heavy version is thicker. It's not the linen for sure, which I'm not so worried about. I just want to get this deck finally. And then we'll look at the expansion in a minute. So we're gonna zoom in. Okay, I'm not gonna spend too much time on this, I don't think, because there's plenty of walkthroughs of this. So there's the Fool, which is very cool, and then there's the Fooless. So you can have a male or female Fool. I really like her. So this might be a deck building exercise as well. So I'm going to keep her in, and he's cool. And he's got cats. He has cats, I think. And she has a dog. I like cats and dogs, but I'm going to go with her and the dog. And it's very interesting the way the line work is in this. So it has this shimmer to it. It's very cool. So we're going with her as the Fool. I think there's more than one magician. Yes, there's the Magician and the Alchemist. And I love this Magician. Alchemist is cool, but we're going to not use him. So the Magician and the High Priestess. So only the one. And the Empress. She's pretty. Very earthy, not muted, earthy. I'm going to go with earthy. It's very red, very regal. And then the Pope instead of the Hierophant. It almost looks like he has puppet strings on him, doesn't it? Interesting. He's got eyeballs on his hands. Yes, he does. Weird that way. And the Lovers, is there more than one Lovers? Nope, just the one. Might be more in the expansion, so we'll see. And then he has writing on him. And I can't quite make that out. Need my reading glasses to read that. And the Chariot. Those are beautiful horses. Very nice Chariot. And then Justice, so is Justice 8 or do we have choices? Justice is 8. I really like her. I love the way all the fabric is draping on everybody. And the Hermit, he's awesome. And the Wheel of Fortune, got some blue-headed angel up there, Cupid looking. Huh, interesting, very interesting. Fortitude, so we have Fortitude and Strength. And I prefer Fortitude. And the Hanged Man. And Prudence. I might keep both of those for now anyway. That's an awesome death card. And then we have Rebirth also. And I think I'm going to keep both of these. They have a different connotation. And then Misery Collected. So we have 3 death cards. Huh. But I'm going to leave that one out. I like Death and I like Rebirth. And the Misery Collector. It's going over there for now. And then Temperance. Love that. The Devil. or temptation? I think I prefer the devil. The tower and the star. Oh, very nice. I like that star a lot. She has very strong arms. And the moon. Very nice. No face on the moon or the sun, but that's okay. Like that. This one, what's the judge? This almost like, these people feel almost like judgment, don't they? Interesting. And there's judgment. Baby's floating up. And then we have the universe. And I love her. If there's a choice, I think I pick her. And there's not a choice. I love her. She's awesome. Very cool the way again with the lines, where the water's overflowing out of the bottom instead of out of the top. And the two, there's so much detail on the fabric. I don't know if the camera's picking that up or not in the video, but the detail in the fabric is really, really well done. And the three, love them. And the four. I'll move this over here. The five. The six, interesting. I have a goose and a dog as well. So it feels very Christmas Carol, doesn't it? And the seven. And the eight. Well, he's in for a cold night. It's naked. And the nine. And the 10. No rainbow in this one. It's very pastoral, isn't it? And the page. And the knight. They do horses very well. Do a lot of things very well, but I'm very impressed with the horses. And the queen. Well, look at her. So that's interesting. We started with cups, didn't we? And the king. And then what's next? Pentacles or coins. And this guy, like, is he part of a tree? Very interesting. Is it a statue that's been overgrown? Need my reading glasses to tell. And the two. He's very cool with his crazy hat, his glasses. And the three. They're making a nice sculpture there. And the four. If he's got his. And the five. Again, it feels very Charles Dickens Christmas Carol. Could be Tiny Tim there. Six. The guy is not doing good. Not at all. It's like got sores and stuff. Wow. Seven. 8. 9. 10. Interesting. It's almost klimped, isn't it? Yeah, 9. And then 10. And page. And the knight. Got a tattoo on his leg there. And the queen. Feels very Elizabethan, kind of. Little bunny down here. And the king. Oh, I like that he's got the antlers. A little bit paganism going on there. And then we have swords. Blue, that Ace of Swords. Very traditional. Very traditional. Blood kind of flying everywhere. Oh, we have two different threes. Okay, well, we are not going with this one. We are going with this one. Like that. And the 4 with this very pretty purple. And a 5. And a 6, I like that. The moon over here. And the 7. Yay, I have a face on a moon. Now all we need is a mermaid. 8. I feel like she could easily get away from that. And the 9. Oh yeah, he's got things going on. He's even got like lightning bolts coming out of his head like a aspirin commercial. And the 10. A little bit of blood down here though. The page. The knight. Feels very wintry, this deck. Queen. I think this will be a winter deck for me. And the king. And the wands. Got a fire going on down here. Almost like it's coming up out of a volcano. And the 2. Almost threw me off for a second. I thought this was another wand. I thought it was the 3. And there's our 3. I like that. And the 4. Well, that's very interesting. Bit of a departure from the themes of the other cards. And 5. Wait. There's 2 5s? Seems to be 2 5s. Which 5 do I prefer? This one seems a little violent. I kind of like this one with the kids. Feels very like a Grimm fairy tale or something. Brothers Grimm. 6. It's a little dark, isn't it? I mean, not dark in color, dark in theme. 7. It's a samurai. And the 8. Well, now that I like. Thank you, because just 8 wands shooting in the air is getting old for me. Oh, is this also 8? 2 8s. I like the eyeball on the sky. I mean, I like her too. No, I'm going with the eyeball on the sky. And the 9 is, okay, some weird dog person. Okay, it's my only choice is this weird creepy thing. It's kind of creepy. And the 10, very traditional. And the page. Oh, we have 2 pages. Okay. Well, this one almost feels like a knight. I like both of them, and I tend to like purple always, but for now I'm going to go with this one. The knight. What is he riding? A camel. And this guy, there's fire coming out of his head even. And the queen, oh, I like her. I like her a lot. And the king. Also liking the king. Like that there's so much fire in these cards. And then we have the suit of vessels, which is the extra suit, which I'm not sure what I'll do with yet. Throwing in the alchemy separately. And the 3, like that tree. It's cool. Some stuff going on back there. And the 4 feels almost like a judgment card. It's got like some choices to make there with these vessels. Different vessels mean different things, and then that's quite an angel with 4 wings. And then the 5, what is happening? Why is there a dismembered human with a head there? What is that about? What is happening in this suit? And then the 6, and they're boiling a guy alive. And then the 7, 3 birds, that's cool. And then the 8 is a 3-headed bird. Only 2 legs and 3 heads, so 3-headed bird. And all these people down here, this whole suit feels like Dante's Inferno. I mean, like, what is happening here? People getting boiled, dismembered bodies, this weird undead. Feels like the Night of the Living Dead or something. I mean, I do not know what is happening in this suit. And now we have some 2-headed beast that has branches for horns. Wow. Okay, so one's black and one's red, and I'm going to guess this means something, but definitely feels okay. And then here we go. Oh, well, everything's fine. We have peacocks and music, and we're very civilized. Forget about those dismembered people earlier. The page. And the knight. Well, that's pretty cool, but what's with all the babies? Toddlers. And the queen. She's cool. And I'm not sure, I need my glasses to really make out what's happening there on her halo. Looks like some astrology, some zodiac. I can't tell without glasses. And then the king, okay. So I don't know what I'm going to do with these vessels. We're taking them out for now because I don't know about Dante's Inferno. So that's our stack of cards we're leaving out for now. So now let's look at the expansion pack. Okay. And I don't think this has ever been opened. The person I got this from has like every version of the deck and multiple versions of every version. Or did she tape this up? I don't know. No, it appears to be maybe never opened. So we're going to open it though. We are not collecting it. We plan to use this deck. And they feel like they're just a smidge glossier. Let's see. Nope, they're the same. They are exactly the same cardstock. So let's see what we got. So intuition. So I could use her instead of the high priestess. Okay, so we got the, let's do this. So we got her and we got him. And I really like her. So we're putting her in there. And then the Empress or Fertility. And Fertility is cool. But I like the Empress. And then Authority. And sort of some Frankenstein-ish thing going on there. He's hooked up to something. And we're going with the Emperor. And Dante's Inferno can go over here. And then Dogma instead of the Pope. And he's riding a hog. And I didn't love this card, so we're going to go with that card. And then the Crossroads instead of the Lovers. And I liked this Lovers card, so we're going to go with the Lovers card. And Determination instead of the Chariot. And again with the semi-dark Dante's Inferno feels like some hellscape. I mean, maybe for Halloween. Maybe if I wanted to use this as a Halloween deck, I could put all those in and maybe even substitute vessels for cups. Yeah. Justice or the Truth. I loved her, so I'm going to go with her. And then Soul Searching instead of the Hermit. Do I have two? Do I do the Hermit plus Soul Searching? I feel like yes. And then the Wheel of Fortune or Time, which is what, is it the Hermit or the Wheel of Fortune? In the Shaimanet, Time is one of the cards instead of one of the other ones. I can't remember. It's the Wheel or if it was the Hermit for some reason. He's eating, like, he's eating somebody. Okay, so no. Again, with the Dante's Inferno, no. Oh, but I do like this. I like this a lot. So we're going to go with that. We are going to take this one out. And then Art. So we're all the way up to 14. I like both of these, but I'm not sure what Art means, so I'm not going to go with that one for now. Oh, Torment. Okay, again, no, that's a little much for me. And then we got Hubris instead of the Tower, and I kind of like that. I do not love this, so we're going to go with Hubris instead of the Tower. And then Dream. It's like the dark side of the star. Come to the dark side. Yeah, I don't do Star Wars very well. Okay, I'm going to put this over here. I might even, yeah, I don't know yet. And then the Moon or the Labyrinth. I'm going to go with the Moon. And then Poetry instead of the Sun. I'm going to go with the Sun. I liked this. Judgment or Apotheosis. I like the art in this one better. I have to be entirely honest. I don't know that I know what that word means. But this feels very Jesus-y, right? I don't know. I'm going to put both of them in for now. And then the World and the Universe. Yes. Yes. Thank you. And things shooting out of a boob. I have grown to appreciate boobs and things shooting out of them. And then we have the 5 of coins. So we need to find the coins. We'll skip the cups. We'll put this cups aside in case the cups come later. So for now, cups go away. And then we have the 5 of coins for, oh, I love the Charles Dickens 5, so we're going with that one. And then the 6. Now, I wasn't all about this guy and his sores and shit, so he's going away to the hellscape over here, and that one's going here. And then we have the 10, and I think I'm going to use the other 10. Yes, I like this one better. You go to the hellscape. And then we have the Page or the Princess. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And this new knight, which is riding something, a goat. Looks like he's riding a goat. He's got a wreath. Which one do I like better? I love the horses. Okay, so then, okay, so now we're at cups. So we'll put the coins here. And we'll put the cups back. And we got the 2. And I see what's going on here. So we might, oh, okay, so we got 3. So we got everybody, we got the inclusivity. I might keep all 3 in for now. And definitely them, not this. And for 5, so we're at 6. And just because it's winter time coming up, and I love the Charles Dickens feel of this, I'm going to use this one for now. This feels much more springy, and so this gives me the opportunity to kind of switch stuff out. And then we go to the 9. And I didn't love this guy. And this guy is kind of like, I like him in a weird way. He looks like a very drunk guy. Okay, so we're just going to put this guy over in hell. You go to Hellscape for now. And then we skip the page and we have, princess instead of page. We might just be doing princesses instead of pages if that's our choice, just because I'm a girl. But I love that we have the opportunity to make a different deck depending on who we're reading for. And then the knight. Oh, I love this one. Very much, very Arthurian there, but with a female. Love that. So you go to the Hellscape. And then we're onto swords. So queen and king. And we need to go to the 4. And I've always liked this image. It also feels very Arthurian to me. So we're going to go with that one. You go to Hellscape. And then the 5. I don't know. That's a lot of snakes, and I kind of like that. And I kind of don't love him. So you go to Hellscape. And then 6 and the 7. Oh. I do like my animals. Because this definitely conveys that stealing away with something. This one does too. But this is it's a human-based deck, so I'm going to go with that one, even though I like animals. Like, if there was a whole expansion pack that was, like, all animals, that'd be one thing. Ooh, princess. Yes, please, princess. Always the princess. I didn't love the little kid looks of these, and I do love the princesses. Oh, my hell, look at this. That's amazing. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Off to Hellscape. And the queen and the king, and then we are at 2 of Wands. And interesting. Interesting. But I like this. This is traditional. Hellscape. 3, and then the 4. This feels very Midsummer's Night's Dream, doesn't it? Which I like. I don't hate you, but I like this. Thank you, William Shakespeare. Hellscape. And then the 5, 6, and then we're on to the 7. Love this Samurai guy so much. I love this card too, but Samurai guy wins for now. Okay, so we get the 8, keeping that 8. Okay, we get to get rid of Goat Guy, and he, bye-bye. He's going to Dante's Inferno, where he belongs. And yes, please, thank you. Normal. It was a little much for me, the Goat Guy. And then they have the 10. And then, yes, we're taking all the princesses. Love her. Look at her. She's awesome. And the page goes over here. And then, yes, the knight. Love the horse. And look at that wand. It's all aflame. So you go over here because you are on fire. I feel like he belongs in there, doesn't he? And then we have the queen and the king. And this looks like vessels. And that looks like Kali. Doesn't it look like Kali? So let's find the vessels. Give me a second. Okay, so we're going to build the vessels, even though I don't know what I'm going to do with the vessels yet. 4, 5. Oh yes, we're taking Collie for sure. Oh, and look at that 9. That's awesome. That's a hard one. Because this guy, like, scary. I don't even know what the vessels are about yet, for sure. I mean, they feel very Robert M. Place alchemical, but... So you go over here. And then we have the 10. And then we are always taking the princesses. Yes. And then we have a yes and a no card. No, yes. Well, okay, that's cool. And are you asking the wrong questions? So princess, and then we have the knight and the queen and then the yes nos. So do we use the vessels as, do we leave the vessels in as like a built-in, is it built-in oracle? Makes her a chunk-a-monk of a deck. Don't know. I have to think about that one. So I'm going to put everything that I took out into the hellscape in order so we can look at the hellscape real quick. Okay, so I'm torn on what to do here. So we have my suit of vessels I made. And then we have these alternate major arcana cards which have different keywords on them. So I feel like maybe all the alternate majors, and I think I kept some in the deck, should go with this. So we're going to put those together, and then we're going to look through the majors again real quick. Put that over there. So we're doing a build-a-deck here, aren't we? I kept intuition and dogma. So, should I have kept the ones with the right names? Oh, I'm so torn now how to build my deck. I just like her so much better. The other one wasn't bad though. I don't know, I guess I'm gonna have to work with it a little bit. But if we have a double, I think is when I think I'm going to take the doubles out. Okay, we're gonna put that one there. And we have the world and we have the universe. I'm gonna go with this as like 21 and 22 because I like both of those. Okay, so that is my deck that I built. And this is the one we're gonna use for doing the pairings. And then all of these, okay, those are going to go to the side for now. And then these guys are going in here with the vessels, which feels like it should be like a built-in oracle in the tarot, which I like to do sometimes. So we're going to put it like that in the box and hope that all this fits in this box. And then in the expansion is all of the extras that I might want to swap out sometime because like that page is nice. So that's not as many cards as there were originally. So we're going to take this card and put this in here too. And then, so that goes to the side. And then I feel like the Phil Hartman sketch of the anal retentive chef. So how, oh, okay, it still fits. Excellent. That makes me happy. So there's no way that you can riffle shuffle this. Like these are stiff anyway. So I'm going to mix this up and then we're going to do pairings. Okay, so I went through my binder and found some candidates. So that is the Mists of Avalon. We're going to try. The color palette really worked really well. And I do like this. So let's start flipping some cards. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. I really, really liked this pairing. And so I'm just pondering in my head if it's a 10 or a 9. It feels like it's a 10. I might downgrade it. It feels like it's a 10. So I'm gonna go with 10. Giving this a 10. And the next one I'm going to try is didn't bring the book, it's the Wisdom of the Gaelic, I think it is. It's the French deck that I have not translated yet. So I just felt the artwork though would work. So let's have a look. Okay, so this card is one of the better ones with this one, but something about this feels a little off. So I think I'm going to give this one, I feel like it's a 7. Let's try the Woodland Wardens. I feel like it has the same art style. It just doesn't quite work, does it? Okay, I'm going to give it a 6. Giving this one a 6. The next one is one I've been using a lot lately, and that's the messenger cards. And I think it's going to work. Okay, so as I was doing this, I was thinking it was a 9, and then I was thinking it was a 10. And because of cards like this that don't really go color palette, but it's like very few cards, I think I'm going to give it a 10. I'm going to stick with the 10. Okay, and the last one we're going to try, and feel free to skip this because it's my homemade bird oracle deck. Okay, well, we're going to stop there since you can't get this deck. But I really like it, and so I might be incredibly biased. But I'm going to give it a 9 in the interest of not being incredibly biased. Okay, well, thanks for coming along the journey of customizing my Terra Volatile deck. So I hope you enjoyed that. And remember to like and subscribe and click on the bell if you would like to see alerts when I have new content up. Take care of yourself, and bye. Well, it's time for another giveaway, and this time it is, as you saw, it's called Womanhood Revisited. And if you want to enter the drawing for this deck, put the word womanhood in your comments. And you will be entered, and you can enter in as many times as you want, but only once per video. So So that is Womanhood Revisited. And if you would like to enter to win, enter the word womanhood in your comments below. And always remember to like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.